Good evening and welcome to the Wednesday night Condensed Medicine Buddha practice. A link to the practice is located in the post for you to download to your device if you'd like to, or you can just follow along with what's on the screen. There are also links to offer this or any other practice that KPC does for yourself or loved ones for additional prayers, more intense prayers. There's an option, a link to make an offering to KPC if you're so inspired. And there's also a link to sign up for our newsletter so you can get e-blasts with announcements for events and activities that are going on both in person and virtually for KPC. Also, feel free to use the comments section to make prayer requests so that everyone who practices tonight can include them in their own prayers. Just please respect the privacy of those you're requesting prayers for. We offer the merit of this practice to the long life and good health of Jetsama Akon Lama Rinpoche, who composed the Condensed Medicine Buddha practice in order to bring benefit and healing during the COVID-19 pandemic, and what a blessing it's been ever since. We also offer dedications for His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness Penryangsi Rinpoche, His Holiness Karmakuchun Rinpoche, Khenpo Tenzin Karze Geshe, and all of the lamas and nuns and monks of the Pali tradition and all Buddhist traditions. We pray for our Sangha and their loved ones, for the health and safety of all beings, and that all those who are not in those states are able to achieve them quickly and completely. So let's take a moment now to quiet our minds and think about compassion for all beings. And we'll begin the practice with the 7-line prayer 3 times. Hung organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pula, yasan chogi no drubne, pema jogni jesu drag, kordu gandro mangbokor, kyagi jesu dag druki, jinjilop cheer shags you so. Good or bad, ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola. Yasan chogi no drubne, pema jogne jesu drag. Kordu gandro mangbokor, kyagi jesu dag druki, chinjilop cheer shagsu so. Good or bad, ma city home. Organ yogi nubjang sam, pemage sardang pola. Yasan chogi no drubne, pema jogne jesu drag. Kordu gandro mangbokor, kyagi jesu dag druki, chinjilop cheer shagsu so. Good or bad, ma city home. Instantly, in the space in front and above, rises Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color with one face, 2 hands, holding a begging bowl and an arura, surrounded by all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. We are awed by his splendor and take refuge with body, speech, and mind, reciting, Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. Buddha Menla, I take refuge in you in this and every life. And then thinking with great compassion of all sentient beings, recite, for the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. For the sake of beings, I give rise to the bodhicitta so all may benefit. While reciting the mantra with compassion, I contemplate the extraordinary qualities of Medicine Buddha and yearn for qualities and liberation in one life, so I too may benefit beings. The mind should be filled with wholesome yearning for sentient beings, all of them, every single one, even animals, all beings. So we'll recite the mantra together a few times, and then I'll put the visualization on so that we can accumulate on our own. If you're new to accumulating mantra, just do the best you can while visualizing Medicine Buddha, and we'll be back in a few minutes to close out the practice. Te ata om begati maha begati rata tamangate soha. Te ata om begati maha begati rata tamangate soha. Te ata om begati maha begati rata tamangate soha. Te ata begati maha begati rata.
Tiada om bekaze maha bekaze randa samungati soha. 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 Tiada om bekaze maha bekaze randa samungati soha.
Teata om bekati maha bekati rata tamangati soha. And recite, I prostrate to Buddha Menla. May I be reborn in his pure land, able to give healing and refuge to all beings. Then Menla and his entourage dissolve into light and pour into the crown of one's head, mixing like milk with water with one's mind. And dedications. May all sentient beings without exception be placed in that very state and be healed. By this effort, may all sentient beings be free of suffering. May their minds be filled with the nectar of virtue. In this way, may all causes resulting in suffering be extinguished, and only the light of compassion shine throughout all realms. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Always good to see some familiar names in the chat. Just a reminder that we've got a weekend of empowerments coming up with Khenpo Norgay Rinpoche. April 18th and 19th, he will be coming to KPC, Maryland to give the Namchu Nundro Guru Rinpoche and Vajrasattva empowerments and give teachings on both of those and also refuge vows. So if you are in the DC metro area or will be coming to DC, the empowerments are in person only, but the teachings will be on Zoom, so you can still register for those if you're interested in sitting in on the teachings. Let me drop the link in the chat for you. So that takes you to tara.org and more information about the empowerments and a link to register if you're interested. So if you are going to do one or both of the empowerments, if you're going to do one of the empowerments, we recommend that you also do the teaching to accompany it so that you have an understanding of what the commitment is to receiving an empowerment, because there's some responsibility associated with that. So if you're going to do Guru Rinpoche, then we recommend you also do the teaching for Guru Rinpoche and also for Vajrasattva. But if you just want to come to the teachings, you're more than welcome to do that too, either in person or virtually. So there are options. And then coming up in May, over Memorial Day weekend, we will be doing a Nyungne retreat. It's in the middle of the Saga Dawa month and a very auspicious time to do the Nyungne retreat. This is also an in-person only thing that involves dry fasting and multiple sessions of accumulation. So it's important to be in person for that. But then from then on, most of the every month we're going to be doing a retreat or an empowerment, and almost all of those are going to be available as with virtual options. So if you're not nearby, but you would like to participate in the retreats virtually, that will be an option. So all of that information is available on tara.org. If you go to the link, that takes you to the empowerment page, but it can also take you to the website where we have our event calendar, and you can see the daily practices that we do and also the events that are coming up for the year. So with that, I am going to say good night. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, keep praying, and we'll see you tomorrow night.